Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice the Radio, and with the new set Battle Partners coming out, we've got some new merch coming out with it, some new products, peripheral products, as they're generally referred to over in Japan, and we need to have a chat about these because these are awesome. And it's not just Battle Partners stuff. And what I want to start with today is actually not even Battle Partners at all. What we've got are, well, they're actually like Japan Championship sleeves, but they're being made available at the Pokémon Center, and I'm telling you this now, I am 100% buying these. They are Ace Spec sleeves, and I think these are wonderful. These are exactly my kind of sleeves, and I don't think I'm the only one going to be saying this, and it's basically just a set of sleeves with all the Ace specs on. Now, I say all the Ace specs, it's all the tools and the items. I think it's all. I'll be honest with you, I've not done an exhaustive side-by-side. I'm pretty sure it's all of them. But it's not stadiums and it's not special energy. So we have a couple of special energy Ace specs and we have a couple of stadium Ace specs that are obviously not being represented here for pretty obvious reasons. But we are getting all of the items and all of the tools here being represented. And you know what? That's good enough for me, ladies and gentlemen. That's good enough for me. And it's really fun. You can just sit down and be like, oh, Dangerous Laser, forgot that was a thing. Oh, Prime Catcher, obviously that's amazing. Hey, it's Awakening Drum. Oh, look, it's Secret Box. I love these. I mean, they're absolutely wonderful. And some of you might remember we actually had sleeves like this a little while ago, which, well, they weren't Ace, but they were just kind of items. But they were just sleeves of a whole bunch of items on which I think I got at the time. I need to dig back through my sleeves. I think I picked these up. I really hope I did, because they are absolutely brilliant. These are, for what it's worth, they're actually premium gloss sleeves. So they are 990 yen. They are the slightly more expensive sleeves. 990 yen for anyone that doesn't work in yen. And I'm not going to blame you. I know a lot of people don't. We're talking $6.30. Or if, like me, you're over in the UK, then we're talking £5.20. I'm cool with that. That sounds fine to me. So these sleeves are cool. There are actually another set of sleeves which are being released at the same kind of time. And what we've got here are, well, the lovely Antoine Boulet has called them Buddy Buddy Buddies. And it's basically Charmander, Pidgey, and Dreepy sitting around eating Buddy Buddy Poffins. But here's what's really cool about this. Obviously, Charizard Pidgeot is a big deck right now. And obviously, Dragapult sees play with Pidgeot as well sometimes. So these are Pokemon that kind of intersect a little bit. And I think that's kind of lovely. And also, as a side note, when I point out stuff like this, I don't think it's a coincidence. I'm not saying, oh, you know, who could have seen this coming? This is such a weird. No, I'm pretty sure it's deliberate on the part of the people designing the sleeves. And I think that is frankly fantastic. So yeah, these are another one that are going to be very popular. They're going to be available on like the Pokemon Center and all of that. And they're beautiful. And I love them. And we haven't even got to Battle Partners yet. Oh, I should say these are regular sleeve price, not the premium gloss. So you're talking 889 yen, which is, in terms of dollars, you're looking at 565. And in terms of pounds, you're looking at 470. So yeah, these are a little bit cheaper again. But I'm going for I love these. These are cool. I'm going Ace Spec sleeves. I am definitely going for the Ace Spec sleeves. I think the Ace Spec sleeves are wonderful. So if we move on to Battle Partners then, let's start off having a look at Iono. We've got sleeves and we've got a deck box here. Sleeves are the regular price I just told you, and the deck box is your standard deck box price of 500 yen, which I still contend is ridiculously cheap. And 500 yen, you're talking about $3.20 or about £2.60. It's very, very cheap. But here's the thing about the Iono stuff. Take a look. Take a look at the sleeves specifically, because this is where it's going to be easier to see. We've got Miss Magius and we've got Luxray. We've not seen Iono's Miss Magius and Iono's Luxray, and here's the thing. general rule of these products in Japan, these peripheral goods, they are going to be featuring trainers and Pokemon, etc., that are in the set. So, Iono is one of the main Pokemon trainers that we see in Battle Partners. Ergo, we get Iono stuff. That's to be expected. So, I think we're getting Mismagius and Luxray. Except, and here's where it gets super interesting, according to the lovely Joe Merrick, who's done the calculations on this, there isn't actually space for a Luxray, and the only way Mismagius fits in is as a Terra EX. So that's going to be very interesting. We also know there's only 4 Trainers EXs in the set. We know that from the English set press release. So they should be coming. Or maybe they've been moved into the next set. But either way, we would expect them to turn up because, well, they're on the sleeves. We've also got a playmat there which also features the same Pokemon. It's Iono. It's going to be very popular. 2,970 yen for this. So if you're working in dollars, you're talking $19. If you're working in pounds, you're talking $15.50. What I do find interesting, and it's something I've been wondering about, Battle Partners as a set in Japan has been hard to buy like no set has for years. And the thing is, generally speaking, for the past couple of years, these playmats, whatever playmat has been released on the Pokemon Center over in Japan, has been pretty easy to get hold of. Is this where it changes? I honestly think the answer might be yes. Because frankly, if the set is going to be an exception, then I think the playmat will be too. Sleeves and deck box, I imagine, will sell out, but not super quick, but I can imagine this playmat getting silly. Over with Lillie, we've got Lillie and her Clefairy. Same prices as the Iono stuff, but it's Lillie and Clefairy, and just Lillie and Clefairy. No Comfey on here. And we've only seen Comfey and Clefairy for Lillie. Like, that's literally all we've seen from Lillie and Battle Partners so far. So, presumably at some point we'll see some other Pokemon. We're imagining a Rabombi's coming around. But as it stands at the moment, this is what we've got. And these sleeves and deck box is Lillie. They're going to be popular. Speaking of popular, Pop's a bit less popular, but his old friend Snorlax might help him out. I don't really like Hop very much, but I love me some Snorlax. You'll notice that the Hop and Lillie stuff is very similar in design. Unlike the Iono's a bit different. This stuff is very similar. And same price, same kind of stuff, but it's now Hop and Snorlax. I don't know what I'm going to do with a merch here. I'm definitely getting the Spec stuff. That's a given. Do I need Hop and Snorlax? I think I might. Or maybe I need N and Purrloin. I remember I told you the other day there's a weird thing going on whereby in this set, it's N and Purrloin and Liepard not in the set. Because canonically, N does not have a Liepard. It's not some weird omission. N canonically doesn't have a Liepard. So why would N have a Liepard in the TCG? The answer is he doesn't. It's just a Purrloin, and we know that for a fact. There is no space for a Liepard. So yeah, we've got N coming along with the Purrloin. Same kind of thing as we saw on the others. Same products, same price, same basic design, honestly. So it's just down to which trainer you like. If you like N and Purrloin enough, this is cool. If you don't, it's very skippable. Now, elsewhere, we do have Furret and Sentret as a lovely little set of sleeves, which I might have to buy these. These are adorable. They're 889 yen, so the regular sleeves. And of course, I did show you a day or two ago that we are getting a Furret as an illustration rare, and it is a phenomenal illustration rare. One of my absolute favorites. Rend I like as an artist, but they're not usually my favorite. This is my favorite. So we get a Furret with an illustration rare or an artwork rare in Japan, and we get the sleeves to match. And then finally Mew. We've not seen a Mew from Battle Partners yet. So presumably this means there is going to be one. Because this is how it works, like I keep telling you. The 2 sets of sleeves I showed you at the start, they're exceptions. They're not Battle Partners sleeves. They're like event sleeves, essentially. But these are Battle Partner sleeves as far as I can see. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. We getting a Mew? Don't know. But the art's lovely and everybody loves Mew, so cross your fingers. And there we go. It's kind of awesome, frankly, all the stuff that we're getting here. And I personally like the A-Spec sleeves. They are my favourite, no doubt about that. I'm going to get a collection of A-Specs, and I'm going to sleeve them all in A-Spec sleeves, and that's going to make me happy. But I know a lot of people are going to like the Iono stuff. It's weird that Iono is special. All the other free trainers have very stylized stuff. They all look very, very similar. The Iono stuff is very different to the other free trainers, which is weird to me. Also, Iono's the only one that gets a playmat. I expect that playmat to be horrendously popular. For now, I want to know what you think about all of this. I want to know what you're excited about. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And of course, get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Derek, who's one of our newer patrons and seems to be a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.